to go ahead and talk about word problems with compound inequalities. In our example 5, it's about sound. The human ear can only detect sounds between the frequencies 20 hertz and 20,000 hertz. We are going to write and graph a compound inequality that describes the frequency of sounds that humans cannot hear. Okay? These would be a and symbol because it's what they both can hear, but we are not dealing with that. We're dealing with what cannot be heard. So I went ahead in our red and I highlighted all of the stuff that can be heard. And we are looking at the ones that cannot. So I went ahead and graphed an open circle here on the 20 hertz because a human ear can still hear that. So we're looking at the ones that cannot. So we're going to graph an open circle and to the left. We also have this region over here on the right. Again, an open circle to the right. So these inside sounds were the ones that we could hear. All of the ones that cannot be heard would be on both outsides. When you're writing these, again, I'm going to look right here. X is less than 20. It's all the numbers less than 20. It doesn't say equal. And so our solution here is X is less than 20 hertz. Or we can also have these sounds over here that cannot be heard. It's greater than 20 hertz. So that would be our solution. Let's look at example 6. A company is manufacturing an action figure that must be at least 11.2 centimeters and at most 11.4 centimeters tall. Let's go ahead and write an inequality that describes how tall the action figure can be. In red, we know that it's at least 11.2. That means X can be greater than or equal to 11.2. So when I graph that one, it's going to be a closed circle going to the right. All of the numbers greater than 11.2. In blue, we're going to graph the at most 11.4, which would be X is less than or equal to 11.4. And again, when we graph that, we're going to put a closed circle on that 11.4 because it is equal, and we're graphing all of the numbers less than 11.4. We want to know how tall can it be. It cannot be here, and it cannot be over here. So we're looking for the intersection. So our answer, or our solution, are all of these values here in the middle. When we're writing our solution, we're going to go ahead and write this as X is X is greater than 11.2, and it also must fit the description X is less than or equal to 11.4. And I need to remember to put my equal sign there. And that's how we would write it.